Okay, I'm here to show my waterfront house. Well, first off, I'd like to say this is my first build, really. I was just tinkering around with the game, I kind of just got into it. This is kind of a regular setup right here. If you look, there's not much going on, it's just default standard stuff. Because the real stuff happens when you go underwater, even though this is waterfront. The details, I guess, is seem to be not too specific. So technically is waterfront, but much more than waterfront. It's water up and down and left and right. You'll see me splash into it. All the ceilings, all of the walls are pass-throughable. Right? So you could pass through the floor if you want to. And I'm not holding down, those are not platforms. If you see the ball going up and down through them. This is inside of a underwater drained room, so the floors act like floors on ground, even though you're underwater, so the rooms never fill up. The elevators are also made of water, so you could pass up and down through the elevators without falling or getting hurt or waiting for a machine to bring you up and down and stuff like that. I don't like waiting, and I don't like doors opening and stuff, so I like to jump freely between water. So, you see how I built it, right? So you could just jump in and out without having to worry about going through doors and stuff, even though I put one there. That's just a generator room that I built real quick to test out how the generators work. But I thought it'd be interesting to make a room that just clears out, right? So the water could just pass through. You see how that works? And like the room, all of a sudden, it's like drapes. It opens up. So if I want to check a different room or whatever, instead of walking through hallways, I swim through them into different rooms. So the second room, I wish I could build more, but I don't have enough time right now. But if you look, see, it'd be pretty interesting if somebody could take this concept and build an entire castle that's underwater, but not contained with walls. There's no walls in between any of these things, except for the top, just to make it look aesthetically cool, but you could build it without any roofs. If you look at the bottom right here, you see that, how I pass through? So it's not a roof there either. Like, you don't need, you could just kind of design a room with drains, fill the bottom floor, and then when you remove the bottom drains, the room kind of forgets that the drains aren't there and still treats the floor as if there are there. And then all of a sudden the room turns into an invisible room. Not invisible, inside out room. So everything's inside out. Everything that should be water is now air. Pretty interesting. If you want to know how I did it, I can give you more details, I guess. But I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. I just thought it was kind of cool. A pretty cool concept, you know? To be able to make a house like this, or whatever. Definitely pretty fun. It takes a long time to set up, but once you get it set up, then these rooms are really, really, really interesting. Thanks for watching.